5. Find the equivalent fraction of 36 by 48 with numerator 9 and denominator 4. So there are two parts given to us. We need equivalent fractions for 36 by 48 for both the parts. Okay, first of all, we will write that we need a fraction which is equivalent to 36 by 48. Now in the first part, we are asked that numerator should be 9. So I need numerator 9 and for denominator I am not given anything. So I will put a box there. B part is denominator should be 4. So in denominator I need 4 and box is empty. That means numerator is not given. So again, as this is the question of equivalent fractions, that means fractions on both the sides must give same value. So for the same value, I have to compare the numerators or denominators, whatever thing is given here. Here we are given that both the numerators are complete, so I am going to start with the numerators. If we see here that 36 is written on the left hand side and 9 is there on the right side. That means in order to get 9 from 36, I have to divide by some number. And what is that number? That number is 4. If I divide 36 by 4, I will get 9. Same way, I have to divide this 48 with the same number so that the fractions on both sides are having same value. And when I divide this 48 by 4, I get 12. So 9 by 12 is equivalent fraction of 36 by 48. Now is B part. I need denominator 4. Now denominators are complete, so I will start with denominator. Again, denominators are which are written here. On the left hand side I have a bigger number and on right hand side I have a smaller number. That means in order to convert this 48 into 4, I have to divide this 48 by some number. And what is that number which when divide 48 will give me 4? That number is 12. Okay, when I divide 48 by 12, I get 4. By same number, I have to divide the numerator. And what I will get? 36 when divided by 12 will give me 3. So 3 by 4 is an equivalent fraction of 36 by 48. Now is question number 6. Check whether the given fractions are equivalent or not. Here I am given some fraction and there is one easy way. Okay, and what is that way? That whatever fraction you are given here, first of all you will write those fractions. Then you will put a cross in between. You will mark arrows on the upper edges. Done. After that, this arrow means that 54 is going to be multiplied with 5 and 9 is going to be multiplied with 30. That means now these terms will be 5 multiply 54 and 30 multiply 9. 9 will be multiplied by this number and 54 will be multiplied by number on the upper side. Now I have to check whether these both the multiplications give same answer. If I multiply, I get 270. If on the other side I multiply, I get 270. If my answers are equal, I will write yes, these are equivalent fractions. Okay, let us do B part. Here I am given two fractions, 3 by 10 and 12 by 50. Now I have to check whether these are equivalent. If I use cross multiplication method, I will put a cross in between and I will put arrows on the upper edges. That means 50 is going with 3 and 10 is going to be multiplied with 12. So what will be that? 3 multiply 50 and 12 multiply 10. Okay. Now, what is the multiplication of 3 and 50? It is 150 and multiplication of this 12 and 10 is 120. So, are these both numbers equal? If these are equal, I will write yes. If these are not equal, I will write no. Here we can see that both the numbers are not equal. So, my answer is these are not equivalent fractions. Okay. Now, in C part, here I am given two fractions, 7 by 13 and 5 by 11. Again, I will put a cross and I will draw arrows on the upper edges. That means 11 is going to be multiplied with 7 and 13 is going to be multiplied with 5. So that becomes 11 cross 9 and 5 cross 13. Put a comma in between. It will be 77 and on this other side it is 65. As again these are not giving me same answer. So my answer is these are not equivalent fractions. So by this way I can check that whether given fractions are equivalent or not. This method is only applicable when you are given two fractions. You are going to compare two fractions. When more than two are given, there is another method that we will discuss in the next video. Thank you.